Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. Well, we're going to talk again about the Asians, some of them suggesting that Black businesses should be boycotted. Yes, they're trying to say our businesses should be boycotted. And I find that hilarious because we know historically Asians don't buy from Black stores at all, online or even in person. They don't buy from us. You know, that's the one thing they stay on code about. They don't buy from us. So I don't know what kind of boycott that would be, being that you never patronize our businesses, but we have certainly patronized yours. So I don't know what you think the outcome of that's going to be, but I think it's funny. And, you know, you boycotting us really would be ineffective. That's all I'm saying. It wouldn't have any teeth, man, for real. It wouldn't. So, you know, we also have our people chiming in about that too, how they don't patronize our businesses. They don't support the communities that they work in. And some of them, you know, there's one man that does respond over that. And he pretty much is just saying, we don't come for no other reason just to make money. It's all about making money, and that's it. So they don't care about our people. They don't care about the community. They don't care about even hiring our people because many of the Asian business don't hire us. That's another thing. They don't create jobs in the community. They don't do none of that stuff. They just come to fill their pockets up with our money and leave. That's it. That's about how useful we are to them. They just want the money. They don't care if they like or respect you. They don't care if they respect the community, the people in the community. They don't care about that. It's all about them making that dollar and just bouncing from the neighborhood until they got to show up again. And, you know, I wish we had a rule where if all of these other groups don't buy from us, we don't buy from them. If they got a rule that they can't patronize us, we should have a rule that we don't patronize them. Plain and simple, you know, but I guess we just haven't gotten to that point yet. But I'll accept the way we are moving. We are finally making some progress here, and that's good. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see here. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you, everybody.
Nonsense. Now the Asians are talking about boycotting Black businesses. When have you ever been in our businesses? You don't even come the fuck in there. But like one creator said, y'all gonna try a boycott. Bitch, we blacking y'all out. We gonna take y'all business out the sport. Boycott that. Fuck what you heard. boycott our businesses. Y'all don't even patronize our businesses. Where's this shit coming from? Oh, I know. I forgot. Oh, bam. You mad because we say we gonna boycott because y'all won't call y'all people wrong when they wrong. Fuck you.
Y'all notice how Black people always go get their nails did by the Chinese? They even go to Asian markets sometimes. Hell, they definitely go to the Chinese restaurants. You ain't gonna never catch an Asian motherfucker in the hood shopping and supporting a Black business. They don't support us. They'll never support us. They don't even fucking like us. But we'll go spend our last dime letting them do rush jobs on our nails so somebody else can get in their seat. They don't give a damn about you. There's Black people that own nail salons. There's Black-owned restaurants. Hell, learn how to make your own chop suey. Because goddamn it, dang, you ain't gonna catch them cooking no greens, no chitlins. You ain't gonna catch no Chinese people doing none of that shit. They don't support us, but y'all will go support them. Wake up.
Okay, y'all, listen up. To all my Asians, Blasians, and Black people who feel some type of way about us Blacks boycotting all Asian businesses, listen up. I know you guys say that we shouldn't make all Asians suffer for the act of one man, right? So we shouldn't boycott them because it's the act of one man. So hear me out. This is the reason why we should, because Asians has been boycotting Black businesses and Black communities since the beginning of time that they came over here. Okay. And this is what I mean by that. Asians do business with Asians. Asians support their own. Asians keep their money in their community. And that's all we doing as Black people. At this point, we are matching energy. We are supporting our own. So Asians been boycotting Blacks. So I don't want to hear that shit. I just really don't want to hear that shit because they've been boycotting us since the beginning of time. They have not been supporting our community or our businesses, so on and so forth.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about that Chinese man who was clapping back at Black people because Black people were saying we're going to boycott based on that Chinese man killing that young Black boy. And in his tirade, in his video that he has since deleted, he started listing these things that Black people couldn't have if we boycotted Chinese people, right? Chinese businesses. He started listing these things that are made in China because China makes all these products and the rest of the world consumes all these products. And I thought that was funny because, you know, if we take a step back, he was using China as a point of pride that China makes all these products, and they do. But you know what else? Now, I'm not talking about Chinese people who would have immigrated to this country in the last like 5-10 years, maybe the last 20 years. But the ones that have been here for a few generations, Chinese nationals, people in China, they got negative and derogatory terms for you too, don't they? They talk bad about American-born Chinese people. Have you lost your connection to your culture? Humanity.
And another thing, I ain't never seen no Asian people at no Black salon. I ain't never seen no Asian people at a soul food restaurant. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen no Asian person at the barbershop. I ain't never seen it. Nah, I know Asian people go to their own Asian people. They do. Asian people support each other. If they got a barbershop, the Asian people going to there to get their hair cut. They don't go to black places, salons to get their hair done. They go to each other. Like I said the other day, I never seen Asians in the nail shop unless they work there. That's funny.
I know there's a lot of talk about boycotting Asian businesses, but I'm pushing for more than a boycott. This is a blackout. This needs to be permanent, not just temporary. And so if you are a Black-owned hair supply store, nail technician, create some content now. Create your content now, post it so we can share it and we can support you. Let's lock in.
So there's a video going around of an Asian man who I think is a nail tech talking about oh, y'all can boycott. We don't need Black people. We don't need y'all business. We have other businesses and we have college degrees, and we have businesses in white neighborhoods. We don't need y'all business. Now, mind you, we're like, okay, then get the fuck out. Right? Why are you fighting to stay with the people who don't want you if you don't actually need us? Close that motherfucker down, pack up shop, and head your asses across the red line. That's number fucking one. Number fucking two. I'm 37 years old, right? And I have been alive for all of the latest trends and things that Black women were doing. I know for a fact, and there's not a single Asian person who can say I'm lying. I know for a fact that y'all haven't done shit but jack trends and innovation from Black women. I know for a fucking fact. When Black women started doing the chunky earrings, right? It was like it was a hoop earring, y'all. Y'all may remember it was a hoop earring with like the different beads and stuff on the bottom of them. Y'all seen Black girls buying them from Black women who were selling them out their trunks, okay, out their cars, out their houses, at their pop-up shops, and y'all shipped that idea straight to fucking China. And then y'all started selling them at a lower price. The girls were selling the hoop earrings for about $10. The bodycon suits. There were girls who were stitching and making them and selling them at the strip clubs. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The 2-piece bodycon suits. And y'all seen that shit, seen us walking around with them, and y'all shipped that idea straight to fucking China, had them make them and bring them back over here. Okay? All of our fucking nail trends. Okay? Y'all would see it blow up that a Black woman was doing them, because yes, we been had nail techs. We been had fucking nail techs. A Black woman fucking did it and innovated that style, and y'all would hurry up and learn how to do it, and then y'all would be doing it in your shops for a lower price because the Black woman was charging more to do it, and it wasn't as accessible because there was only a few who knew how to do it. When it comes to the hair industry, I remember before y'all started making lace closures, manufacturing lace closures, there were Black women who were making lace closures by hand. By hand. Before y'all started manufacturing 27 pieces, there were Black women who would buy the full length hair and they would cut them into the haircut. They would literally pull out the clippers and they would cut it into the haircut. Y'all shipped that idea off to fucking China, and that's where the motherfucking 27 pieces and shit came from. The curly wigs, there was girls who would make them by hand. They would by hand rod set, okay, the hair, and they would cut it off the track. They would rod set it, and then they would stitch the hair into those nets, into the wig cap nets, and then boom, that's a curly wig. And then y'all shipped that idea off to China, and y'all started manufacturing. Motherfuckers, y'all bitches ain't did shit but sit in our community and jack our creativity this whole fucking time. I want y'all to come say I'm lying. Call your mammy. Call your stank, rot, coochie ass mammy and bring her ass in here to say if I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Bring your long face, slap-faced ass uncle and pappy and bring them in here to say if I'm lying. Y'all ain't did shit but swagger jack us for decades. For decades. And y'all actually destroyed Black businesses. The man wants to sit up here and say, oh, why y'all don't start your own businesses? Every single one of these ladies who were selling their stuff, out of their house, out of their salons. Y'all shut their fucking businesses down because you're manufacturing the shit with cheap fucking quality and machines. And that young lady was doing it by hand. Y'all some lazy motherfuckers, to be honest. And it's so crazy how Every time we turn around, there's an immigrant group who says, oh, y'all won't survive without us. Trump didn't think so. He started deporting y'all fuck asses anyway. And the world still went on. Did it not? Did it not? Because I see people working at the city I'm in, they got so much motherfucking construction. Guess who I see out there? White men and black men. I still see a few Latinos out there, but there's a lot more white men and black men out there. What y'all have to understand is y'all ain't shit but a cog in the system. The world will go on. The world will go on. Okay? Don't overestimate your fucking value in this country. Okay? Just like with the railroads. The Chinese did not do all the railroads. Black men did the railroads in the South. Black men did the railroads. Black men did 75% of the fucking railroads. Y'all did 25% and want to keep running with that fucking narrative. And want to keep running with that fucking narrative. Okay? Y'all keep on playing and y'all going to have a whole bigger problem than y'all thought. It's going to go past the boycott and it's going to go to us lobbying for them to bring back that Chinese Exclusion Act since y'all forgot where the fuck y'all came from. Have a good day.
Asian businesses don't give back to the Black community. I hear this talking point a lot, but to be fair, does any business give back to the community? This is what I think about a business. A business...
Yes, there are businesses that give back to the community. When I was growing up, the local businesses, whenever we would have a block party, they would donate food and even come and serve some of the things they would serve out of their shop and give us vouchers for discounts. I remember that. All right. Or if we had some kind of event, the business owners, especially the ones that serve food, they would come because that's how you drum up business. You serve your food, you let people know where your shop is, and they end up ultimately getting more customers. So yes, there are businesses that will offer scholarships also within the community to the school kids. So yes, there are businesses that give back, idiot. You just don't do it because you motherfuckers are greedy. That's why you don't. But let's go on.
Exists to make money. It's about supply and demand. They supply the demand and they make money from it. Some make a lot of money, some barely get by, and some don't make money. But is it also their obligation to give back to the community? I live by a Walmart and Target, and I don't remember a time they gave back to me. Like, are you saying they should support the local Little League team or something? Yeah, some businesses have like community programs, scholarships, but I'm not really fooled by that. I don't think they really care about the community. These are just marketing ploys, so it looks like they care about the community to get more people to come to their business. The only company I think that cares about the community is Costco because they keep hot dogs at $1.50. So personally, I don't think this is an Asian issue. So let's just take the word Asian out of it. Is it the obligation of any business to give back to the community? I personally don't think so. So I posted a video about boycotting Asian businesses. What does it do? And what is like the end game? A lot of Black people want to go support Black businesses. I think that's great, honestly. There are many groups of people who've immigrated to the States, did not have many opportunities, so they've band together and created their own opportunities and now are doing pretty well for themselves. A lot of people have suggested if Asian people want this to stop, then they should start supporting Black businesses. I just want to put this out there. I personally don't shop somewhere because I'm supporting a certain ethnicity. I'm Korean, and yes, I'm going to a Korean grocery store to buy Korean items. But I'm not necessarily shopping there because they are a Korean-owned business. They just sell the things that I need. And everything else, I shop at Costco. I typically look at 3 things when I shop. Is the quality good? Is it cheap? And is it convenient for me? And personally for me, I do shop at some Black businesses. I've eaten at Black-owned restaurants, and I consume Black entertainment like sports, music, movies. And to educate myself, because I love Black people and I love all people, I've gone to African American museums and learned some of the history. And I'm very appreciative of the civil rights movements that paved the way to allow Asian people to even come to the United States. But that's me personally. I don't think the average like first generation Asian immigrant is thinking about any of that. When they buy products, I think they are just buying things that they need. And just like me and most people, they want good quality, a good price, and convenience. I tried looking up like Black businesses, and honestly, a lot of them are kind of niche. There's Black beauty products and fashion that I don't personally consume. But I'm not going to just buy something just so I can support a Black business. I'd rather just donate. So I don't necessarily think this is the answer to create racial harmony between Asian and Black people.
Okay, so when do y'all donate? Y'all don't donate either. He's full of shit. Oh, I don't have no need to buy that, but we do donate. No, they don't. They don't donate either, y'all. They do nothing but a big old money grab within the community and leave. That's all they do. All right, I'm gonna have to go past this one because it has no sound. All right. Okay.
So what's this nonsense?
Okay. So y'all, that's it. But it just goes to show you, it gives us food for thought that they're posting these videos because it's more proof that when they come over here, they're just out for themselves. They don't care about anybody else. And that Chinese man pretty much let you know when they set up shop in our community, they ain't thinking about supporting you or supporting a Black business or doing anything. They are there to grab the money and leave, and they have no interest in doing anything else. And I'm glad these videos are coming out because it should be a wake up call for our people. It should be a wake up call for all of the people that have been patronizing their businesses for years. And trust me, I don't care what any of them come on a video and say, we can live without them. We can live without their convenience stores, their nail shops, or whatever else, restaurants, grocery stores. We can live without all of it. And I'm living proof of living without it. I'm living proof. So it can be done. It has been done. And don't think that a lot of our people are not patronizing them at all, especially talk to your older, your parents and your grandparents. They ain't going in there. In fact, I never seen my grandmother eat Chinese food. I never seen her eat Chinese food. I never seen my grandfather eat Chinese food. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't consume that stuff. A lot. So don't be fooled by all this stuff. And there's a big difference between manufacturing something and owning it. Those are two different things. Everything they've been naming, they don't own it. They just manufacture it in China, but they don't own the actual company at all. The Crawford experience. Thank you so much. No more cat fried rice. Yeah, I say rat fried rice. So anyway, thank you for your support for my channel. I deeply appreciate it. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. We're going to talk about the Natasha doll and where that came from. It actually has an origin in Africa that I spoke about on my last live, and we will really get into the nooks and cranny on that because it is sick as hell what these Asians are doing in Africa to the children. So, y'all, I will see you then. That will be at 3:45. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to pick up your hair products. Shalom, family.